shown how effective targeted policing can be. It's not just a minor crime they're going after, as anyone who's had a break-in knows. In this case, though, it led to the most serious consequences of all. It's another tragic case where a knife has led to someone being killed.
Foxtrot TOA, 2nd Avenue. Got a man seriously injured. Need an ambulance on the hurry up, please.
That's very distinctive, you say, Scott.
Yes, sir. Seems to have left behind. There appears to be some markings on the handle, sir.
Right, just back it up, Scott, and we'll look at it later, and we'll protect the tip.
He was stabbed.
I think you better see this.
Where was it? Inside the house. We haven't found the knife, but we're starting a wider search now.
Scott, will you deal with that?
Yes, sir.
John Eden was 48, a floor tiler. He'd been divorced for 17 years and lived alone in Enfield in North London, close to one of his 2 daughters.
He used to brighten everyone's day up all the time because he was just so full of life and used to make everyone laugh all the time. He was never ever a sad man, and no matter what crowd he was put in, he would get on with everyone.
3,762.
Well, it's the biggest crowd, and half.
He was just like a 23-year-old, really. Just used to have fun all the time. He lived each day for each day. He was the best dad in the world. Not just a dad, though, was he? He was my friend as well.
I was just driving round to John's to pick him up to go out for a drink.
Well, I don't want to be too late, Jim, is it, guys? I feel a bit knackered.
Yeah, I've got to be out early in the morning myself.
You have as well?
Upstairs, John's neighbours, Tina and Andy, were staying in and, ironically, were watching last month's programme.
Well, the phones have been very busy. We've had a number of calls on the murder of Don Herbert, some suggestions for who Dave may be, and also a suggestion for who the man wearing the red hat may be. In the Norfolk robbery, one...
But don't forget, we'll be back tonight with Crimewatch Update at 11:15. And if you can't stay up till then, please, don't have nightmares, do sleep well. Good night.
I'm gonna have a bath.
In the nightclub, he was laughing and joking, nothing out of the ordinary at all. Just an ordinary night out with all the boys and just having a drink and having a good time.
You set the alarm?
John normally stayed until the early hours, but he wanted an early night and was taken home by another friend of his soon after midnight.
Lovely, John. All right, so I'll give you a bell on Saturday, yeah?
Wherever you like, John, wherever you like, yeah.
Lovely. Thanks for the lift, all right?
Oh, no worries.
God bless.
OK, take care.
heard a big bang from underneath our room. I caught a glimpse of a man wearing light-coloured clothing, light trousers and a light jacket, I think.
Please, please.
As I looked down the street, I could see a car in the middle of a three-point turn. I just happened to glance down. I didn't recognise it as being John downstairs. Andy! Andy!
The police had traced John's call and arrived within 3 minutes.
John had been stabbed with a hunting knife. Mr. Chaplain, how serious is the risk for householders generally of this sort of thing?
Well, fortunately, most burglaries are committed in the daylight hours and not at night time. And fortunately, most burglars don't carry weapons like we've got in this case.
So, I mean, most of us fear burglaries at night, but it's during daylight hours that the big problem is.
That is when most of the burglaries committed.
And this weapon, I mean, this is a replica of one that was used to kill John Eden. This was not an implement used to break in. I mean, this is a deliberate
this was
defensive or aggressive weapon.
Yes, that's right. It was carried by the person, I think, to actually effect his escape.
Now, you're not sure I know which colour handle it's got, but you're pretty sure it's one of these two knives. They're both from the same manufacturer.
That's correct, yes. One has a black handle and the other has an olive-coloured handle, both made in Spain by a manufacturer named of Muller.
And one's got ALCE on it, LC, the other's got Muller on it. And, of course, you recovered the sheath that this came in. Here are the tools that he did use to get into the house, or they used. Not a lot of help, this bolster, it's not very distinctive, but this screwdriver really is. Tell us about this in the paintwork here.
Yes, it's an R&S 9-inch screwdriver with a red handle, but in the handle is burnt in by a soldering iron, we believe, the name Paul.
Paul? Yeah. Now, what do you know about the man?
We don't know anything about this screwdriver apart from the fact that it's got white paint on it. But what we're looking to do is connect the items all together with a team of professional burglars that are operating in North London.
You think these are sort of jobbing burglars? This wasn't a one-off?
No, we think they are actually a team of burglars that are actually operating together.
OK, the car that they might have made off in could have been entirely innocent, of course, the one doing a three-point turn.
That's right. It could have been parked there by somebody unconnected. It's a large silver-coloured or light-coloured car, modern shape with rounded corners.
OK. This was a very, very vicious crime, apart from the fact there was obviously one resulting in death, because there were 5, 6, 7 or 8, I think, stab wounds altogether. If you can help, please call the studio now. This is the free call number 0500 600 600. If you prefer, you can ring detectives at the incident room in Edmonton. They're on 0181 345 4361. That's 0181 345 4361.